Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to show you an authentic Scottish dish, chicken chasni. Now the chances are, unless you live in Scotland or thereabouts, you've never heard of a chasni, because I hadn't, and it was only like 6 weeks ago when I got a comment or a request from Greg King for me to make one. Make a chasni, Keef. And I'm like, what's that? So I did some research on the interwebs and I came up with this. A chasni is a curry invented in Glasgow, apparently, maybe 10, 15 years ago. And it's described as Indian food for people who don't like Indian food. It's a very mild, slightly sweet, sort of curry-ish flavoured thing. And it actually sounds delicious. So also, I want to give a shout out to Dan Toombs, aka the curry guy. This is more or less his recipe, and it looks like it's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. So let's do it. Right, ingredients for the chasni. I've got 2 chicken breasts, 1 medium onion, 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, or you can use fresh garlic cloves and ginger, but that's easier. A teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of paprika, a little bit of turmeric, and a 400ml can or 400 gram can of chopped tomatoes, 3 tablespoons of mango chutney, 2 tablespoons of mint sauce, and 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. You also need 200 mils of liquid, which can be water, can be chicken stock, or could be coconut milk. That's kind of optional. And also a couple of tablespoons of double cream to finish it off with, and the juice of a lemon, and the juice of 1 lime, and a small handful of coriander. I think that's everything. So let's get cooking. So first thing to do is marinate the chicken in the lemon juice, a little bit of turmeric, and some salt. So we want to get the juice out of this lemon. You, of course, will be cheating and using a pre-squeezed bottle, I bet. I would. But this looks prettier. So you want to cut your chicken into sort of bite-sized chunks, and then make up the marinade. So that's the lemon juice, and a little shake of turmeric, possibly smaller than that. I think that's just to give it a bit of colour, and some salt. Stir that together, and pop the chicken in there. Stir it around to get it all coated, and just leave that in the fridge while we make the sauce. So it's only a quick marinade, it'll be like 15-20 minutes. But lemon juice is powerful stuff. Now to make the sauce, you want to peel and finely chop your onion. And you want a good glug of oil in a frying pan, and you want to turn the thing on. Pop the onions in the oil, and that's on medium heat, and it wants to cook until the onions are sort of transparent and soft, which will take about 5-10 minutes. You don't want to brown them. Okay, now we want to add the ginger and garlic and let those sizzle for about 30 seconds. And I forgot to mention, optionally, you can add some sliced green chilies if you wish, but I kind of suspect that's not quite in the spirit of Indian food for people who don't like Indian food, because it would give you a bit more heat than you might want. Now we'll add the cumin and the paprika. This will give you a teeny bit of heat, but not much. Stir those in, let them cook for about a minute, and then add the chopped tomatoes. Oh, they're not chopped tomatoes. Oh no. They're peeled plum tomatoes. I've been robbed. So add your whole tomatoes and just break them up so they look like they've been chopped. And I've chopped up the coriander quite finely, and I put most of it in, but I'm keeping a bit back for garnish. And you want to add your cooking liquid, your stock or your water or your coconut milk, whatever you've chosen to use. Stir those together, let them get on with it for a bit. So now we want to finish off the sauce, and it needs to be really, really smooth. So we'll pop it in the blender, and we'll add 3 tablespoons of mango chutney, 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 2 tablespoons of mint sauce. This is my homemade mint sauce, and actually I might as well finish that off. So it's almost 3 probably. Right, and we just want to whizzify this for about a minute till it's really smooth. Right, so we've got our sauce, and now we just want to finish off. We want to saute the bits of chicken in some oil. I should have drained this out the marinade because it's too wet, but basically what we're trying to do is get the chicken browned, and it's not going to happen in this liquid, so I'm trying to just make that go away by evaporation. Okay, this is kind of brown. And what I'm going to do now is just throw in the sauce. And we just want this to cook down for, what, maybe 5-10 minutes till the chicken is actually cooked all the way through. So we've had 10 minutes, and it's reduced down quite a bit. And I'm going to taste it. Yeah, another thing I'd read was it's like Chinese takeaway sweet and sour chicken, but with Indian flavours. And it is. There's no heat. It's sweet. It's sour from the lemon, and taste the cumin and the ginger and the garlic, and that is just utterly weird. I think I'm in shock. It's the shock of the new. Anyway, at this point, if you want to add salt, pepper, you can do. I don't think I will. I think that's possibly how it should be. Maybe I have to go to Glasgow and try the original. Who knows? And actually, just before you finish it off, just pop some double cream in there if you like, and stir that in. Let's have another taste. This is weird. It tastes like Heinz cream of tomato soup, which I love, by the way, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, right, enough cooking, let's dish it up. Okay, here it is, our chicken chasni. So serve it with rice or naan, or chips, probably more likely. A sprinkling of chopped coriander, cilantro, and a squirt of lime juice, and some pickles, and let's have a go. Actually, that's not bad at all. Anyway, it's taking over the world apparently, so you better get used to it. Chicken chasni, a great Scottish dish. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. Now please share it with all your buddies on social media, subscribe to KeefCooks if you haven't already done so, and join the conversation. Make comments, request recipes, generally engage in witty banter. Keep it civil or I will ban you. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.